come on with me and let's get into the deep.
One young man really stopped. And I thanked him. He first came for a reading, and then I suggest we do this transformation work. Well, he can't get over the results he's having because he's getting up and doing things. But he said, I really applaud you. He said, well, I have to do something. I have to do something. He just recognized he was so stuck that he had to do something, and he's doing really, really well because he's been willing enough to come and get all those energies transformed out of the way. Now, has he had a personal past life regression? No, because my transformation work covers so much more than a regression will do. But I just admire that when you talk about, and that's a step that a lot of people don't have. They sit depressed or self-pitying or whatever else that goes on, and they don't realize they just have to expand a little bit and be willing to let go.
Yeah, that is the big thing, I think, too, is just you got to decide. Like, a lot of people don't realize, I think, this is just my opinion, but that they're actually making a choice. Like, they actually do make, like, they kind of, whether they know it or not, they're saying, it's always been like this, nothing's ever going to change, this is how life is, I am stuck, I'm in hell, and this is how it's going until I die. And then they, every so often, they force themselves to be happy in that moment, but really, basically, life is the shits. This is, pardon the expression, but that's, and not realizing it will be as long as you believe that, and as long as you don't move out of that cage that you built. Yeah?
Great, totally. And that's why I really forward my transformation sessions at a reduced rate, which I still offer today, but I first started it. A lady came here. She came here and pitched a tent in my backyard, actually. It was really interesting. And it was the first and only time I've ever done everything within a couple of days. But she had an anger issue. When I drew her aura, it was red. No kidding. It was all red. And that's when I said to her, I didn't know she was coming for an anger issue. One of the things I do was a reading with an aura drawing. And I said, oh my God, look at all this. How angry. And she's like, I'm angry all the time. So anyway, we did the sessions. We did one in the morning, one in the afternoon, kind of like that. I saw her, and then she went home. Didn't hear a word. And then I ran into her somewhere. And I was somewhere, she was somewhere. Our paths converged again. I said, how are you doing? She said, I cannot believe the difference.
Well, there's another... There's another, just so that people understand, that's why I really wanted to do the show, was to give people the idea, this is another tool. It's not, and for some reason it does feel like people are getting a little fed up with the way things have always been, and now we're starting to see that we can do something. We're not powerless anymore. We can't, I've seen kids who seem to be born angry, and, people say, what the way a baby sleeps, or when a kid wakes up from their nap, how sweet they are. And a lot of them are. But there are some that are like old, grumpy people. And you think, where could they have all the anger from? And, I think it's great that there's the tools available. But
isn't that amazing? Thank you to my guests for sharing with us today. Thank you for watching. Feel free to share the link. You can join us for live shows by going to letsgetrealchattingwithcatherine.com and listen to the replays from the show page, preview guests, and explore links to our Facebook fan page, WordPress blog, and more. We are creating an exquisite world. Until next time, take care.